Hello everybody, I'm honoured today to be at the wedding ceremony of Francis McGovern and Ria McGovern. It's been a long time in the planning, but we're all delighted to be here today to see two lives form into one. Francis, I'll start with you first. You're my uncle. You've always been there for me since day one, and I greatly appreciate that. I'm very happy that you finally found the one. Ria seems to be the perfect match for you. Everything she seems interested in is also your main interest, and I think that since you've been with her, you've never been happier in your life. Obviously, notably, you've had some issues in the past regarding anger, which everybody knows about, so it's not awkward me bringing it up now or anything. But yeah, in the past 2 or 3 years since you've been with Ria, there's been a noticeable change in you, for the good, obviously, which credit to Ria. She's brought out the best in you. I remember I would have only been 4 or 5 at the time, and it was my first ever operation. And you know me, that I'm not good with blood or anything like that, and I was petrified of going to the hospital. And I'll always remember the words you told me: just never be afraid. What's the worst that could happen? And obviously you said that in a joking sense, which, to be fair, at the time made me a bit more nervous, but looking back on it now, I can see what you were trying to do. And the first person I seen when I woke up after my operation was you, and you were saying, "I wasn't that bad, was it?" So a lot of special times in my life, you've been around there, whether it be like religious ceremonies, my confirmation, communion, anything like that. You've always been there. You've always been there to lend out a helping hand when I haven't been at the best times of my life. So I'm delighted to be here now on one of your greatest days of your life, and I truly do hope yourself and Ria make the most out of it. And yeah, take on the world. Ria, onto you now. It's been 3 years now since I've known you. At first, I'll admit, I was a bit skeptical. I didn't really know what to make of it. It was the first time that Francis had kind of been in a full-on relationship, so I was a bit worried. I'm not gonna lie. But after a couple of weeks, and after I actually started to get to know you properly, I soon realised that you were the one for him. You're very caring, loving, and you know exactly what to do whenever Francis gets, I don't know, in a bit of a mood or whatever. It was a bit difficult with you already having a son, Elliot, and coming in, Francis had to take that on board. But I think you really did judge the situation very well, and now it feels as though that son is Francis's. So that's a credit to you for that. With the couple of years you've been with us, you've attended a lot of our ceremonies. You've come to special occasions at Christmas or whatever, and you're always a good laugh at them occasions. And we really have taken you on now as one of our own. And I just hope that you and Francis have many good years together. You really do. Both of you do contribute a lot now to the family. And without you, I don't know, I honestly think for myself it would be a bit darker. So hopefully you can just enjoy the couple of years, the coming couple of years, because generally with weddings they say that the first couple of years is the most difficult, and if you can get through that, then you can get through anything. So I'm going to wrap up my speech there. I'm sure other people have words to say as well. I don't want to be hogging the floor here, but I'm just going to end on saying I really do hope the best for both of you. You both deserve happiness, and happiness is each other. So, to Ria and Francis,